in early 2025, strange sightings over Jerusalem captivated locals and tourists alike. Eyewitnesses reported a silent, hovering object with movements unlike any known aircraft. Speculation swirled on social media. Was it a secret SpaceX experiment? A UFO or SpaceX exhaust spirals which have become more common? The incident sparked a mix of viral videos, rocket science, and conspiracy theories. To unravel the mystery, we must examine both the science behind the sightings and why places like Jerusalem naturally fuel such myths. The Jerusalem encounter. More than just a light show? Eyewitnesses claimed they saw something unusual. An object that appeared to hover, shift, and dart in ways modern planes cannot. Unlike the noisy thunder of jet engines, this craft was reportedly silent. Clips spread across TikTok, Instagram, and X, formerly Twitter, within hours, sparking viral discussions about extraterrestrials, government cover-ups, and even Elon Musk's hidden projects. The rumor mill quickly latched onto Musk, a figure often tied to futuristic technology. People speculated that the sighting could be connected to SpaceX's experimental spacecraft, or even a classified test flight. But here's the catch. No SpaceX facilities exist in Jerusalem. Israel's own launches occur from Palmachim Air Base near the Mediterranean coast, far from the old city. No launch pads, no official statements, and no Musk sightings have been linked to Jerusalem. So, where did the phenomenon come from? Glowing spirals across the sky. While the Jerusalem buzz was building, reports of similar glowing spirals and light trails flooded in from other countries. In early 2025, residents across the UK, Sweden, Hungary, Croatia, Israel, and even the United States shared stunning photos of brilliant blue spirals and comet-like streaks streaking across the evening sky. What they were actually witnessing, however, was far less alien but just as spectacular. The frozen exhaust plumes from a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. Meteorologists quickly stepped in to ease public fears, with the UK's Met Office clarifying that the supposed portal was nothing more than rocket exhaust expanding and catching sunlight high in the atmosphere. French weather officials confirmed the same, noting that the dazzling display was simply vented fuel from a SpaceX launch. The science behind it is fascinating. When the Falcon 9's first stage completes its mission, it sometimes vents leftover fuel, which instantly freezes into reflective ice crystals in the thin upper atmosphere. As the rocket tumbles back toward Earth, those crystals spread out in spirals, catching and reflecting sunlight long after dusk. The result is a breathtaking swirl of light that can last for several minutes. Just enough time for awestruck viewers to grab their phones, hit record, and post videos online with captions about aliens. Why it keeps happening. SpaceX has become the busiest rocket company in the world, now launching more frequently than NASA, the European Space Agency, or Russia's Roscosmos. With Falcon 9 missions taking place so often, the appearance of these glowing spirals has become relatively common. In July 2025, for example, residents in Arizona were treated to a spectacular sight that looked like a glowing comet, created after a Falcon 9 launch from Vandenberg Space Force Base. Just a few months earlier, in March, the NROL-69 mission produced dazzling spirals visible across multiple countries, sparking another wave of UFO speculation. Planetary scientists emphasize that these displays aren't dangerous and aren't even exclusive to SpaceX. Other rockets can create them as well. The difference is simply frequency. With Falcon 9 dominating the skies, people are far more likely to encounter these breathtaking spirals. And for anyone unfamiliar with rocket launch schedules, it's no wonder such luminous patterns are often mistaken for something otherworldly. Why the city fuels conspiracy theories. Speculation around Jerusalem's strange lights owes less to science and more to symbolism. As one of the world's oldest and most spiritually significant cities, Jerusalem sits at the crossroads of history, religion, and culture. A place where miracles and mysteries have been told for thousands of years. When unusual lights appear over such a storied location, It almost guarantees that people will interpret them as signs of something extraordinary. This isn't even a new phenomenon. For over a decade, videos of unexplained lights above the city have circulated online. One particularly famous clip showed a glowing orb hovering over the dome of the rock, before shooting upward at incredible speed. Skeptics dismissed it as edited footage, yet no universally accepted explanation has ever been given. Combine that enduring mystique with the power of today's internet rumor culture, and it's easy to see why the latest sightings were quickly linked to Elon Musk and futuristic spacecraft. In a city already steeped in meaning, the pieces fit perfectly into a recipe for conspiracy theories. The real projects behind the hype. Elon Musk's name inevitably surfaces in these conversations because SpaceX is genuinely pushing the boundaries of aerospace technology in ways that blur the line between science fiction and reality. While there is no direct connection to the events over Jerusalem, the company's ongoing projects are ambitious enough to fuel speculation. The Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy rockets, for instance, have become the workhorses of modern spaceflight, routinely carrying satellites, cargo, and even astronauts into orbit. These same Falcon 9 launches are also responsible for many of the glowing spirals mistaken for UFOs. Meanwhile, the Starlink project has placed thousands of satellites into orbit, forming a massive constellation designed to deliver global internet coverage. The sight of these satellites moving in perfectly aligned rows across the night sky has frequently triggered waves of UFO reports, showing just how easily cutting-edge technology can be mistaken for something extraterrestrial. Starship, the next giant leap. Starship, SpaceX's most ambitious project, is designed to revolutionize space travel with a fully reusable system for carrying humans and cargo to destinations like the Moon and Mars. Standing 121 meters tall and weighing around 5,000 tons, it consists of two components: the Super Heavy booster with 33 Raptor engines and the Starship spacecraft, which functions as both a rocket and a vehicle. Both are designed to land vertically for reuse. By May 2025, Starship had completed 9 test flights with mixed results. Despite challenges, it secured a NASA contract for the Artemis 3 mission to return astronauts to the Moon in 2027. The goal is to make space travel affordable and frequent, enabling humanity's regular journeys beyond Earth. The science behind the power? The true strength of Starship lies in the groundbreaking engineering that pushes the very limits of modern rocketry. At its core are the Raptor engines, methane-fueled powerhouses that rely on a rare full-flow staged combustion cycle, a design that delivers enormous thrust while maximizing efficiency. Protecting the spacecraft during its fiery return to Earth is a shield of more than 18,000 black hexagonal tiles, each designed to withstand extreme heat, with newer versions even incorporating additional layers for greater durability. The rocket's tank system, crafted from stainless steel and reinforced with curved elliptical domes, provides a balance of strength and lightness essential for such massive missions. Every iteration of Starship incorporates refinements, embodying SpaceX's bold philosophy of test early, fail often, and iterate fast. While setbacks are common, each misstep feeds directly into rapid improvements, driving the rocket closer to its goal of safe, reusable, and truly revolutionary spaceflight. Why people still believe it was more than a rocket? So, was the Jerusalem sighting simply another SpaceX exhaust spiral? Most likely, but the persistence of UFO theories highlights something deeper about human imagination. A glowing blue spiral cutting across the night sky looks far more like a sci-fi wormhole than frozen rocket fuel. And when such a spectacle unfolds above Jerusalem, a city already loaded with religious and mystical symbolism, it's easy to see why it stirs more than curiosity. Add to that the Musk factor, where Elon Musk is often perceived as a visionary with access to futuristic technologies, and the story practically writes itself. Once the footage hits social media, viral speculation spreads much faster than official scientific explanations ever can. In the end, the line between fact and fantasy blurs quickly. especially when modern aerospace achievements already look like something pulled straight from a science fiction film. Thanks for watching. What do you think really happened over Jerusalem? Was it just a SpaceX spiral or something more mysterious? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into space, science, and the unexplained.